Hello and welcome to Twenties Aplenty, our continuing weekly campaign, the Headhunter Chronicles, a D&D adventure involving random people that met on the internet. In this week's episode, the group continue their diamond heist. Will they be able to save Egron's fingers? If you enjoy the session, please like and subscribe. Also, we'd like to know what you think, so please leave a comment below.
We travel and roll, our intentions are good. Maybe. We fight, at times polite. It's D&D.
So, last time we set off, whilst the rest of the group were busy getting in trouble in the secret warehouse underneath the Silver Steel Inn, Yin was making some inquiries about the whereabouts of Egron Flaskfly, the gentleman that was they were looking for to fix or provide a new ascension crystal for Latz's airship so they could get back off the ground and moving again. By the time the rest of the group decided, after their kerfuffle, to head back in, they met Yin on the way back out. He had discovered that Egron now lived in a flat above a art dealer's. The same art dealer that the group had been to in the previous session. The one with the jeweled dagger that the group were taking a fancy to. When they reached the flat, they found a gold teenage dragonborn that had took a vow, that they later discovered had took a vow of silence. After eventually persuading him to let them in using Latz's name, they found that Egron wasn't there. But the Dragonborn indicated that he could take the group to where he was. And they took him, he took the group to a gambling den in the slums ran by the group, the Fly Babies, which were led by Maggot Slickshaw, local gang leader. He was the person that acquired Egron's wooden tower in the Arcane Abodes district. The group, when they got there, they discovered that Egron was busy playing cards with Maggot and a few others. So they sat patiently and waited until the point when the half-orc Urk that was playing with them, Maggot's bodyguard, or one of his senior heavies, folded. He slammed his cards down on the table, knocking Egron flying, and outspilled a whole load of cards all over the place. It's clear that Egron had been cheating to try and win back his tower. After some discussion, the group agreed to take on the task of a bit of a heist in a tower owned by one of Maggot's rivals. He didn't say what the gang was called, but it was a pawn shop. And the pawn shop had in it some diamonds that had been cut earlier by Egron. The group agreed that they'd undertake the task so Egron could keep his fingers, or at least keep his fingers intact. And time was of the essence. If the job wasn't done in sufficient time, Maggot would start get Urk to start breaking fingers. The group then left and headed off back towards Egron's flat. As they did so, Yin disappeared. off by himself, went to his temple, had a bit of a philosophical discussion with the priest there before doing some meditating and praying. The rest of the group went back to Egron's flat, where he gave them a little bit more of a background into things like the number of security guards and the layout of the tower and so on and so forth. The group also spotted that the Egron had been cutting an emerald, and that emerald was actually out of the jeweled dagger that the group had took a fancy to a number of days before in the art dealers. The one that was missing a stone. When the group left, they went in search of Yinran. They decided to head towards the temple, but he had gone by that point. They headed back to the castle and found him there meditating. The group decided to stop for a drink and have a bit of a short rest. Amanita became a bit tipsy. And Yin had a conversation with Cleo about weird dreams from another life or future or visions. Cleo was a bit confused by the conversation, wasn't aware of that he had ever had anything of the sort, and asked Yin if he was okay, and suggested that if he's got a problem, he should perhaps share it with his friends, which were in plentiful number in them, where he was. At that point, when they were having the drink, the older members of the group shared the details of their quest from the Metatarian government in terms of finding the artifacts of the domains. And Luci noted that one of the items was to be found in Raphania, and he surmised that this dagger may come in useful in obtaining that object. The group then disappeared to the tower, staked out for a while, watching the patrols. Then Luci and Varric used Fly to get themselves up. Varric threw Amanita in advance, give her a bit of a boost up, as it were, so she could float down. Luci lifted Marcus. Yin tried to run up the wall, failed miserably, as that attracted one of the guards' attention. He decided to act drunk, but it only worked as long as the others didn't make noise, and the sight of a tile that Marcus knocked off the roof as he landed, hitting the floor, made him well aware something was amiss. At which point, the others dragged him and Yin up to the roof, where Yin tried to knock him out, but Luci decided to start stabbing him with his feminist dagger, and he became the man that seemed to be impossible to kill. Eventually they did, tied him up on the roof, tied him to a bit of drain pipe that was hanging up, and then they disappeared into the tower. So far, they'd been in an attic. They'd made their way down to the next floor, searched a few things on that floor, and then they just made their way down to the next floor. So, what would you like to do?
So, if I remember correctly, we could hear people talking last time, and
they were. It felt as though they were quite below you.
Mm. And just for context with this, the map layout here, so the stairs that are directly in front of us, they go down more, right? They don't go up again. Right, okay, cool.
Yeah. So you've got a doorway here.
Mm.
And then this here is stairs going further down.
Right, good. What's the plan? Like, what are we doing from here?
Guess one onward.
But I'm pretty sure we heard some people pretty close by. We need to take it a bit more cautiously from now, I think.
Luci still having a little bit of fly left. We'll try and fly up to like the edge of the doorway just before out and just sort of peeking his head over from the top.
Okay. Do you need me to move you? Or are you doing it? Okay. So far you can see a crate and a chest. It looks like a little hallway.
He's going to peek out more, and at this point I think I'm just going to guess 10 minutes are up and he will fall flat on his arse. With a bit of a thud, I'm guessing.
Is this your fly finishing?
Yes.
Oh, God.
Hey, I forget which floor we're on.
Second from the top, I think. Or third from the top. Third, yeah.
I mean, it could be the very top, and if the floorboards aren't that good, just falling down.
Well, you know, Lucy might have been taken out.
One spot of rot through each floor in the same zone, just falling through it, yeah.
That would definitely alert the guards.
So, I guess I better do some perception rolls then. You've just made a noise.
At what point do we just turn around and go guns blazing? That's my question. That's the next big one.
Well, I'm down.
So,
Lucy's up for it.
as you land, you hear there's another noise. You think it's the rats again? Sounded big for a rat. Whoa. My auntie said she had a rat about that big in her, Sorry, you can't see this. I don't know why I'm doing hand signals. My auntie said she had a rat as big as her arm in her house. How many people have reported such rat? I'm just saying, it's possible. Come on, let's go up. Should we get some of the guys from outside? Yeah, we'd better.
Lucy, hearing this, will immediately start searching the room before it becomes hacked. Starting with this chest-looking thing.
We need to move into this room and we need to get out of here like now. I'll also move into the room.
The chest is locked.
Yep, he's going to try with the thieves' tools.
Okay.
Said surely at some point these will work.
So use your...
X roll, is it?
Yeah. You're fiddling around for a little bit. And you can hear footsteps starting to come kind of into the floor below, and you can hear them start making their way as they make their way up the stairs from the bottom.
These are doors in this hallway, aren't they?
There are 3 doors, yes.
I'm just going to go for the one in the middle and just open it quickly just to see if anyone's in there.
Okay, give us a minute. There you go. You see a number of suits of armors, and it looks like where they keep their weapons that have been donated. Poland, I should say. As Lucy's fiddling around, he eventually hears, and he's thinking, "Oh, that was easy. He must be getting better with these things." What would you like to do?
Always just have to check. The first one, yep, he just lifts it open.
Okay. What was the dexterity? Oh, the dexterity was the thing.
It was the
So
yeah,
he just,
the
he
four.
just-
Isn't it?
Okay. Could you do a dexterity save, please?
14.
14.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Could you take 8 acid damage, please?
Oof. That I can, yes.
As you open the chest, this acid sprays out at you, right in your face. As you try to kind of get away, you don't take as much damage on your face, but it kind of gets you down the neck and shoulder more than anything. Your eyes are stinging a little bit.
Lucy will probably whelp.
Okay. You hear shouts outside.
We need to get into this room right now. Like, everybody in here, quietly. Let's go. And I kind of like usher everyone into this small little room.
Marcus will drag Lucy, and you'll just hear what Lucy. My face, my beautiful face.
Okay.
What? That beautiful.
Youch.
Ouchie.
And at this
So-
point, once everyone's in here, I'm going to close the door and like just kind of like hold it closed, essentially.
We could always hide in these suits.
There's only 4 of them, though. Someone's going to be left out. Like, that's a good
So the
idea.
door-
Of it.
So the
I'm
door
only
is
a
now-
mushroom. I can hide.
so
Well-
the door is
She's
now
in a
shut.
fairy form at the moment, but
So the door is now shut.
Lucy's, after he went out looking around the room.
Okay. So give me a minute. Oh. Don't know what I'm doing there. Will it undo that? Undo. Right. I'm drawing things rather than selecting things.
is there anything shiny within the room? Obviously, I know the armor's probably quite shiny, but
Give us a minute. I'm just sorting something out, and I'll get to you in a minute.
I'll be back in 2 seconds, and I'm just going to go check. 'Cause I've got stuff in the oven, so I'm just
Cool.
need to go check that.
Yeah, okay, we take like a 5 seconds just to get a drink. Everybody's just leaving. Everybody's leaving you.
Can I just?
Can I just?
wrong.
Cool. So, Lucy, you were looking around at weapons. He's just weapons. There's nothing. Doesn't appear to be anything special in there. Some have got more polish than others. You know, the suits of armor are like heavy plate armor. There's a half plate armor on there. There's a warhammer, a halberd, some short swords, some long swords, a scimitar, an array of daggers.
Did you say there was plate armor or half plate?
There is one set of half plate that's slightly rusted, and there is full plate. 3 lots of full plate armor.
Okay. I'm going to send you a thing.
You're gonna send me a thing.
Sorry.
It's alright. It's alright. So there is a particularly shiny short sword. There's nothing special about it other than it's just highly polished.
She's going to pick it up and take off her hat and stick it in her hat.
Okay.
Shiny.
So you shove it in the hat of shiny things. Shiny, shiny.
So, I don't want to pee on your parade or anything, Varric, but do you have actually a plan yet?
Nope. I'm just hiding, which I think we all need to do. If they're caught up the stairs, they could be here any minute, and we need to be quiet and stealthy, and we need to make sure that they don't hear us.
I can make a distraction if you like.
If we need to do that, we might need to do that, but just keep it ready just in case. We'll see if we can get by first.
So you hear people coming upstairs. You think that you can hear a number of sets of footsteps outside the door on the floor that you're on. You can hear at least 2 sets of footsteps heading up the stairs that you've just come down, and you can still hear somebody coming up from downstairs. The first person you hear heads to the door that was to the left of the one you went in, pokes his head in, while there's somebody else goes into the one of the right. You hear the door open, you hear the door shut. Then you feel somebody shove against the door that you're in. Do you lock this one? Just worthless weapons. Why would you? Well, it feels locked now. I didn't think we had a key for it. That's strange. Stay here. Keep an eye on it. And then the other guy comes up the stairs and you can hear voices between them. Go and get the other 2. We think we've found them. Then you hear a third set of going up the stairs. Meanwhile, Luci's busy picking things off one of the suits of armour and sticking them in his pants, having already stuck the rusty half plate in his trousers.
I'm just imagining you all turning around and Lucy's still
The last thing to go in is the helmet, and he's kind of like,
Just give it a little.
yeah, don't worry, you won't be in there for long. Shoves it down his pants.
I just pats it a little bit. That's just how I imagine this going down.
Oh, this just reminds me.
I'm gonna prepare. I'm not gonna cast it yet, but I'm gonna prepare. Is it one of my spells. If you just give me 2 seconds to remember which one it is.
How tall are the rooms?
I'll say about 9 feet tall.
Okay.
I'm going to prepare.
Also-
Sorry, just quickly. Thunderwave at 4th level. Going to just hold my hand on the door, just waiting, just to see if they come and try and open it again.
Okay.
Did you say we? No, it's fine. Go ahead, Jess.
Amanita's going to put her hand on Varric and go, I could always put him to sleep. Or is he in a whispery voice?
You do that to multiple people, though.
I'm pretty sure I can. It's anyone, creatures within 20 feet. Anyone that's close, yes?
Try that. I'll use mine as a backup, but try that. That might be a good idea. Just wait till they're at the door and then cast it.
Maybe it's best if we wait until they're all there, and then
Yeah.
we'll knock them all out.
Or kill them, but yeah.
That sounds like a good idea.
Wayne, you might have a message.
Okay. So, you start to hear 3 sets of steps coming down the stairs, and then you hear, "I never loved you anyway," and then a crash come from behind them. To which 2 of them turn and run back up the stairs. The other one is like at the bottom going, "Wait, what? Somebody up there, voice." And now I need to do an intelligence roll. Yeah, I heard it as well, but we were ordered to come down here. But you can hear them. Okay, let's go. So, three of them have disappeared upstairs. It sounds as though there's 3 on the floor that you're on. What do you want to do? Are you still holding back?
So you'll just look at the others and say, I'm ready whenever you are.
Yeah, screw it. Swing open the door and whack the first one that I see.
The door opens inwards, and two of your people are currently stood against the door, Marcus and Varric.
Okay.
So what are you doing an action on them to move them out the way?
That's a good question. I didn't realise. I'll politely ask, can you move so I can act?
Hold on, if you're going out there to fight, let's. Are we good? If we're going just all out, then I think we should try and get them all at once. I think that should be the plan. I think running out one at a time might leave us at a bit of a disadvantage.
Well, standing here and just talking about it is not going to get us anywhere.
Well, all right.
I can hit 2 if we open the door.
I can go to sleep, and then we can hit him.
Okay, here's the plan. We're going to open the door, and we're just all going to release whatever we have at the same time. Okay?
As you're having this conversation, the door just shatters, and you see a man stood there. Quite a hulking man holding a great
2 Eldritch Blasts.
Okay, yeah, just go.
Can you roll for initiative, please?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, great.
Give us a minute. Give us a minute. I need to put the timing thing on. That's all right. You're appearing anyway. No. I need to clear it. Give us a minute. Let me clear it first.
That's one of my better rolls for initiative.
Lucy got
Got a 12.
yours is 12. Right,
Yeah.
okay.
I just need to do Marcus.
Yin's 6 is on there, so I can get rid of that. I can get rid of that. I can get rid of Sybil. I can get rid of Space Spider.
Marcus, roll!
Jess didn't roll. So I can get rid
now.
of that. Okay. That's the old Varak. Cleo's not there. Did Marcus roll?
Yeah, he did
24.
a natural 20.
Okay, so that's not that one. Yin rolled a 6. That's
Yeah,
right.
the dice gods are not with me.
Amanita got a 6. Is that everybody?
I think
Lucy.
so.
Lucy
Yeah, I think
12.
that's everyone.
Oh, I've got Lucy on there twice with 12. Let's get rid of one of them.
I don't mind you putting them together for 24 if you want.
Nah, not happening. Not that way.
Not today.
Right, so now I need to do some.
Oh. I don't know what to do anymore. I just rolled a one of my dice that I have on my table to see if my actual dice rolls better, and I rolled a natural 1.
Right, give us a minute. Descending.
Oh.
So, because you were still fanning around,
Yeah.
the 3 security guards that are. Let me just clear the. I need to go to dynamic lighting, don't I? There's that one. Delete. 3 security guards that stood right in front of you. I'm going to give a surprise round to. Given you knew they were there, and you knew, and the door was shut, so you couldn't see what they were doing.
Yeah.
I'm not going to anticipate. I'm not going to assume you can anticipate in any way that they were going to bash the door down in that.
No.
With my passive perception, no, I'm just kidding.
So, given you knew they were shuffling around, so that is. So who's first? So he's not. So he's not on the list. This guy. Okay, so this first one is gonna shove his way next to Marcus. Is somebody doing Marcus, by the way? Okay, cool. And he gets so that would be a 10.
Miss.
Okay. So the next one is over there. That's Varak's security. No, he's over there. All the ones that got good rolls aren't in the room at the moment. They're upstairs. Here we go. So there's one directly in front of Amanita, so he will attack the strange looking mushroom thing. $16.
That hits.
So that is 9 slashing damage. And then this next dude.
I think Marcus, does he get to use a reaction during the surprise round?
Only if he's hit, isn't it?
It's if if an ally other than yourself is targeted by a creature within 5 feet, you can use your reaction to make a melee weapon attack.
He's not within 5 feet. It's this dude here.
Oh, which one? Ah, right, okay.
The one directly in front of her.
Oh, sorry, I didn't see we'd moved. No worries.
And then the one by Varric will attack Varric.
No.
23.
That's a definite hit, yep.
9 slashing damage.
9 slashing damage. Ooh.
Cool. So they going in with great axes, just swinging at anything they can see, basically. Which leads us into the first round proper, and Marcus.
He will use his rapier, I guess.
Yep.
Come through. Did not. Okay. Just a +8.
Is that 11?
Yeah.
That's a miss.
Okay. And 2 weapon attack. We'll do it again.
14. 14 is a hit.
Okay.
So was that 2 weapon attack or was that multi-attack?
2 weapon.
Okay, so you don't get the... Is it the
Proficiency.
proficiency on that?
Yeah, I don't think we do. Yeah.
So is the +8 with the proficiency or not?
I do not know. Is the question.
I would suggest...
Maybe.
I suggest it probably is.
Well, he's not proficient with finesse weapons, so
He is, I think, isn't he?
he's got martial and simple weapons, but not finesse. It's a martial weapon.
It's a martial weapon. It's just using the finesse property.
So I guess it would be an 11. I think.
Yes, that's a miss.
Okay.
And then he gets a second attack as well.
Oh, okay. Same again, I guess.
That's a hit.
Ew. Nope, not that one. This one. Does that come through?
Yep. That's 16 damage.
+7? Yeah.
Oh, no.
No.
No. That's just a swing.
1d8 +7. So I'm just going to mute up. 8 damage.
Cool. 8 damage. And... Cool. Anything else? I'm assuming not. Fine. So, that leads us to this dude. I need to do a perception throw to see if he hears. I'll say with advantage because I'm guessing it's a thing. He doesn't need the advantage anyway. He hears. So these guys are going to start coming back downstairs. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's not quite there. Luci, I'm going to assume either Charlie's going to roll or he's he's off the phone by the look of it.
Sorry, I missed that. What am I doing?
So it's your turn.
2 Eldritch Blast to whichever one is in front at the door.
So there's 2 stood at the door. There's the one in front of Amanita, which is probably the one more visible to you.
Yeah, so...
And there's the one in front of Varric, sorry. They're both
A
hits.
19 and a 22.
They're both hits.
That's 23 force damage.
33 force damage. Okay.
And then
Does he
he'll
get
probably.
Does he get pushed back at all?
I don't know if I've got that on there. I'll double check. Sorry, been out of it. I don't think I've done the repelling blast, so I think it's just force damage.
Cool. Okay.
And then he'll move a little bit forward just to there, and that'll be his turn.
Excellent. So that leads us to this security guard over here. So he's going to take another bash at Marcus. $15. It's a miss, okay. And then this security guard's upstairs, so he's going to 1, 2, 3. He's going to just sit behind that guy. Which then takes us to Varak. Cameron.
I'm gonna put my hand on the guy directly in front of me. So I'm gonna put my hand on his chest, and I'm gonna cast Thunderwave at 4th level, which is, so we discussed this last time as well. So it's a 15-foot cube in front of me where I cast, as long as I'm along one of the edges.
Okay.
So I'll roll the damage for that. It's 24 points of damage to everyone within a 15-foot cube in front of me.
It's everyone apart from the one in the room, I think.
15 foot only goes to this guy here.
Yeah.
So it's 3 out of 4 of them that you can see. Well,
Yeah.
3 out of 5 of them that you can see.
Yeah.
So, is there any save to go with that?
Yep. Sorry, let me just double check. It's a Constitution save, 14.
14. Okay. So I'll roll 3 con saves then. So the first is a 19, which is this guy in front of Amanita.
Right.
The second, the one in front of Varak, is a 15. And then the one at the back is a 23. Natural 20.
Oh, man. Oh, well, that's just half damage then. So it's just 12 points of damage to across to everyone.
Just 12 points of damage.
Yeah.
Just realised I haven't got the dice thing up on the video. It just said jukebox. It's just from when I was doing stuff earlier. But anyway, I've recorded those rolls now. So you can see on the recording that it was right. So all of them are just halved. So it's all just 12. Okay. Minus 12.
Oh, and they aren't pushed. Sorry, yeah. Sorry. So they take half damage and they aren't pushed.
Aren't pushed or are pushed?
Aren't. So they're not pushed.
Okay. So the one in front of Amanita's looking a bit rough now. Having taken the 2 Eldritch Blasts as well. Cool. That takes us to the other guy up the stairs. 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh. Need to move something out the way to get. Oh no, it's moved there. Fine. Cool. Which then takes us to Amanita.
Okie dokie. Okay. Obviously, she was holding out on that sleep spell, so she's gonna literally cast the sleep spell.
What's radius and where are you casting it? Is it 20 feet on self?
It's 20 feet. Yeah, from self. And did it come up in? Yeah.
Alright, okay.
Yeah, 20 foot sphere.
20 feet sphere, okay.
I'm aiming it in front of me.
Spell ends night. They're all 5d8. The total is how many hit points the creature can affect. Alright, okay. So did you roll the 5d8?
No, not yet.
Right, cool. Well. Okay. So as a minimum you're gonna affect 5 of them. This is whether or not. Starting with the creature that has the lowest current hit points, each creature. Right, so the last. Okay.
Do you want me to roll the 5 d8s?
Yeah, please. $20. In ascending order of their current hit points. I'm trying to work out. Sorry. Just trying to work out.
So, how it works is, if I may jump in, it's basically if character B is under 20 hit points, you subtract that from the actual.
I get all that. I'm just trying to work out whether or not it. You can pick who.
Don't think so. Suppose not. It doesn't really. You choose within 20 feet of a point you choose.
Right. Areas of effect are defined on
current.
Right. Okay. Within 20 feet of a point you choose. Which point are you choosing? So it'll be.
It'll be the guy in front of me because I won't.
So that's the immediate point. So it's 20 feet radius from that point.
Will that affect our ones? Our
Yep.
people? I might put it a little bit further back then.
Okay.
Probably about.
I'm good. I can't be put to sleep.
I can. I'm an old man.
Maybe
And it's 20. And it's 20 feet radius, isn't it?
Yeah, so it would be a circle, wouldn't it? So.
Yeah. I'm just trying to. It's a circle with diameter 8. 8 squares.
So if I put it on this guy instead, that should roughly.
Wait a minute. Just trying to draw how big that circle would look like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's coming a bit. So, sorry. I just need to. Can you guys actually see this?
We can see the circle, yeah. It's like drawn on the map, so we can only see the bits where we see, but like we can get a rough idea of.
I'm now moving everybody within that thing, not just the circle, which doesn't help. So I need to then undo that. Undo. Right, hopefully. Will it just let me select the blimmin' circle? No. Objects and tokens layer. Oh, there we go. That then lets me do it. So. Yeah, so you can do that. There's kind of, I don't think there's a way of getting them all without getting.
Yeah.
But if any of us is above 20 hit points, we won't be affected in any way.
Oh.
Oh. Shit.
Yeah.
Can I just say they've all got more than than 20 hit points? Sorry? What are you laughing at?
Oh, just like kind of hope if all of them. Yeah. Who's the lowest of them all? I'm kind of hoping it's not.
The one directly in front of Amanita.
Oh, Jesus.
So does he just take 20 damage then?
No, so it's not a damage spell. It's that they need to be lower than 20 hit points to go unconscious. So they just fall unconscious, basically.
All right. So he's got more than 20.
He's looking pretty beat up. 120 hit points left.
Okay, so who is the lowest of all of them?
The
Then
guy
it would be
the guy
Varric.
right in front of Amanita is the one on the lowest hit point, and he has more than 20.
What, 20? So who's the lowest under 20 would be Varric.
Around
That's
under 20.
Is Varric in the circle?
Varric's not in the circle.
Okay, then he's fine. Jesus Christ, panic assumed.
Passing
Cool.
out mid-fight,
Right.
just that's it.
Yeah, I'm sure as we have more battles with Amanita, we'll get used to
Yeah.
thing. But I'm guessing the tactic there is use it towards the end of the battle. There's quite a few that are on low hit points.
First time using, like, I've got a spellcaster before, but no sleep spells. So first time using it.
Cool.
The good thing is, by looking at reading the kind of data card there, if you cast it at higher levels, you get an additional 2d8 per higher level you cast it. So that makes it pretty strong. Like, even if you cast it like 4th level or something like that, that's an additional 68 on top of that. So pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, you got a half. You know, I think it's the expected roll would be 4 per dice, so you're only adding another by adding 6 on. You're adding, I suppose you're adding 24, aren't you? Cool. Right. So, what else we do? Have you got any bonus actions?
I don't think I probably have, but not that I can find of. So, Benita's just frustrated, going, "What?"
No.
Cool. So that takes us to Yin and his 5,000 slaps.
Is it double movement through characters' spaces? So usually that would have been 5 if I moved from there to like there. Sorry, I've moved you, Varric, but till there. But I'm moving through them, so it's a double movement.
Moving through them, you have to do a strength. I think you'd have to do a strength because they're an opposing character. I think you'd have to do some sort of strength check to shove them out of the way, especially given they're blocking a doorway.
Knock them out. That's it. Just straight up punch them in the face.
You could move next to Marcus.
Oh yeah, I could move back. Yeah, I'll move next to Marcus. No, fuck it. I'm going to try and get through them.
Okay.
Yeah, so I will squeeze past Varric, and then I will shoulder charge one of them, like proper yeet.
Could you do an athletics check then, please?
Yes, please. Dice gods, please, for the love of fuck you. 30.
So which one are you going for?
Annoying. So I would probably go through and just pass Varric, and then I'll go for that one there.
That one there. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Oh, this is so annoying. I've not rolled above a 15.
he's got +3 for his strength to
Yeah.
start off with. But he only rolled a 9.
Yes!
So you have just managed to shove him out of the way.
Yay! Where's my character gone?
So you're now the other side of Varak.
Okay. And then I assume that can I move around him?
Goes a minute. Once you passed him, you can move anywhere where there's a space, I guess.
Oh, there I am. Okay, so I'm
there you
past
are,
him.
underneath
So
Varak.
I was underneath Varric. Sorry, Varric. So I'm not there. So what I'll do is I'll spin around and I'll slap him 5 million times. Right.
Okay. So you got advantage due to flanking.
Yes, I don't need it. First, this is 19.
So that's a hit.
Okay. Damage on the first one is 7.
Okay, give us a minute. 7.
Okay. You said I have advantage, so I will use it.
Yeah.
However, does 15 hit?
Yep.
Okay, that's fine. 9.
Yep.
I'll
Okay.
use a key point for a flurry of blows. So
Okay.
he'll be slapped another 2 times.
Okay.
So 23.
That's certainly a hit.
Yay. 7.
Okay. They're starting to look a little bit rough now.
Yay. 16.
That's a hit, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. 10.
That is... Yep, 10 damage.
2. And 9. Bear with me. 2 seconds. Where's that? Oh, there. Can he make me a con save, please?
Oh, wait, oops.
7.
Yay! He's stunned until the end of my next turn. So anything attacks against him has now advantage, because he's stunned.
Okay. Cool. Anything else you'd like to do? Or is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. So... It is this guy's turn. Over here, in front of Amanita. He's going to have another attack at Amanita. 21. I'm assuming that's a hit. Can't hear you.
Yep.
10 slashing
Definitely.
damage. So
It
he's
is.
starting to slice bits of mushroom.
Oh, what mushroom?
But so far he's only just chipping bits off the side. Next. So that's the end of his go. Next one is the dude that is stunned.
Ha!
So I'm assuming he can't attack.
You can't do shit.
So I'm fairly sure I've got a conditions. Stunned. Incapacitated, can't move, and can speak only falteringly. And that's to the end of your next turn, isn't it?
Yes, so yeah, pretty much.
Cool. Which leads us to Marcus.
$21.
21. Is this an attack, is it?
Yeah. You'll just do the same again.
Cool. That's a hit.
You, 1, Ugh. Uh, 15. Then I guess he'll do it again.
Yeah.
2 weapon. 23.
So is that without its proficient? Let's assume that's a hit anyway. So what's the damage?
And then he gets a second attack.
So that's -8 damage. Okay. Yeah, so that's a hit.
So,
Marcus is a heavy hitter, like, jeez.
Yeah. 35 total damage.
Yeah. So he is looking quite. He's looking quite rough. Kind of. Marcus jabs him a few times. He's got him once in the shoulder. He's bleeding quite a bit. He's got a scrape across his cheek as well. But he's still going. He's still got hold of this. He's still readying himself to swing for his next attack. So that takes us to this guy behind Yinran, and he is going to attack Yin with his great axe. 18.
Meets it.
And 14 slashing damage.
14!
14.
I gotta be really careful now.
Jesus Christ!
It's a great axe. It's a D12 plus 3.
Fuck!
Rolled an 11.
Fuck! Like it's
Okay.
really not on my side with D&D this week.
So, what we got next? Who we got next? We have Luci. I think no. Yep, Luci. Eldritch blast to the face.
It's on the phone.
Same one, I assume. So they're both hits. So 22
Jesus
damage.
Christ. I can only dream of doing that much damage in my life.
So he's still hanging on in there though.
Which one was that? Sorry, that
And I'm
targeted?
assuming that's Lucy.
I think it's this one. Correct me if I'm wrong.
So which then takes us to where are we at? The one in front of Marcus. Who is going to attack Marcus? Is that
Oh
right?
no.
Yeah. $18.
I will try and assist if I can find his character sheet. While we wait for Lucy.
Yeah. So
18 is his armor class.
Sorry, what was that? Oh, sorry, the Marcus, it's 18, yeah.
So 4 slashing damage. In that case, he rolled a 1.
Oh,
Gotta
Cool.
be really careful here. I've got to dance around these next few guys, otherwise I am.
Then takes us to this dude over here, who is
Sorry,
also.
there was sorry, I forgot. I'm not used to playing Marcus. There's a thing he has as a reaction.
Sentinel.
No,
No.
defensive duelist.
Oh, defensive duelist.
But he adds 3 to his AC, so that misses.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh.
I think he can only use that once, though, can he?
It doesn't say. It just says when you're wielding a finesse weapon, which you're proficient with, and another creature hits you with a melee attack, you can use your reaction to add AC 3 to any. Add 3 to your AC for that attack.
Okay.
It doesn't say how many times.
You only get one reaction a turn, though, don't you? So that's
Per turn, yeah.
Yeah. So, this dude's gonna attack Yin.
Hey.
And misses.
Yay!
9. You were lucky that was a miss. Do you know what the damage would have been?
I don't want to know. What?
15.
Ooh.
Okay, which takes us to Varric. Cameron.
I'm gonna move to here if I can get the door. Can I just shuffle around the kind of stunned guy?
So technically you're going through a wall there, so you have to shove past the guy in front of you.
If I have to.
So I would say that's a strength check
Oh.
if you want to.
Just trying to think what would be best to do.
Oh no, he's stunned, so actually he's got disadvantage. Oh no, it automatically fails if he's stunned.
Alright,
So
I'll push by him then, yeah.
That's
So
fine.
I'll go here. And then I'm going to cast poison spray at the 2 dudes, like lined up directly in front of me. So
Okay, and what is that a straight line? Does that go in, or is that a arc or
you send your hand towards the creature you can see. I'll just send it on
what's the range, I guess is the question.
It's 10 feet. So it'd be the next 2 tiles in front of me. What it says.
For extend and project a puff of noxious gas from your palm.
So I don't know if it's just one dude or if it gets both of them there. Oh no, because it'd be like a cube or something like that.
Yeah, I think
Yeah. So that's fine. I'll just cast it on the guy in front of me then, which is fine.
I think if it's gas, it should be fine. All I was asking for is if it was a arc.
Oh no, it's just got a range. It's
got yin as well.
Yeah. So I moved around and stuff. So.
Yeah, it hasn't. I'm assuming it's just a line.
Yeah, it's just a line. I don't even think it's can affect multiple creatures. I think it just affects the one dude. So.
One action. The creature must succeed.
Yeah.
A creature. Yeah, it's one creature.
Yeah. Just fine.
Constitution saving throw then.
Yeah. But that's 13 points of damage.
Okay, so he's failed the con save.
So it's just full 13.
So it's a full 13, and it's the dude right in front of you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Have I picked the right one there? Okay. So he's getting towards his last legs, looking really rough. These two at the doors.
Just trying to think if I've got any other bonus actions I can do to. I can't just bonus action punch with my fist, can I? Or smack him with my stick. I don't think so.
No, I don't think so. That would be an attack.
Yeah, cool. That's fine. That's all.
I mean, if you, I think isn't there a rule around? I'm not too big on casters, but isn't there a rule around if you've got a cantrip that is a bonus action, you can cast it if you've already cast a main spell as an action.
I think so. Yeah, I think
rings a bell.
Yeah.
But
I can't remember.
Anyway, are we assuming that's you?
Yeah, that's me then. Yeah, I can't do anything more than that.
Yay. So that then takes us to this dude over here. And he is going to move around the outside. What's he going to do? He's just going to step forward a little bit and then attack Yin, I think. You're the one that isolated yourself. 14.
No. No, I came to have discussions and not to be hit in face.
Which takes us to Yin himself.
Amazing. Shit. Mate boy is stunned, so I am going to attack him with advantage. So, caller, please hold. Thank fuck I actually did that. So, natural 20
Okay.
for 9 damage.
13 damage, isn't it?
Why? The 4 doesn't count. The 4 is the other roll.
I thought it was
Sorry.
a crit.
Oh, it is?
It's the crit. So,
Yeah, okay. 13 damage. Yay.
yeah.
Okay.
So,
Yes.
you wallop him, and he just kind of falls to the floor.
Yay!
And he
Happy days. Okay.
He is dead.
Right, so my other arm on strike, I will then do on that guy there.
Which guy were?
I'm assuming he's... No, actually, you know what? I'm going to turn around and slap this guy in the face.
Okay.
That one there. Right.
Okay.
Normal roll. So... Yay! 23 to hit.
That's a hit.
Cool. 6 damage. And then as a bonus action, I will take patient defense. So, basically spend 1 key point to take the dodge action as a bonus action. And that's the end of my turn.
Okay. So, that then takes us back to... Where's Amanita gone?
That's why I was just going to say, the tokens totally disappeared.
I haven't actually noticed. I was too busy looking at my spells. Oops.
Might have been moved under somebody else. There's a possible thing. Anyway, there's an easy way of doing it. I can just go and grab her from one of the other maps.
I've got to remember that range is an area of effect. Like, I was just, my plan, yeah, I'll get both of these guys with this poison spray. It'd be great. Coming in, and then oh wait, no, it's just one dude.
Yeah. Cool. There's Amanita back. This guy is... Do you know what? Yeah, he's going to go berserk, and he's going to recklessly attack Amanita with his great axe.
He's gonna do what? Excuse me?
19.
Hits.
So that's a 7 slashing damage.
Sentinel! As a reaction.
Well, that's fine. Let take damage first.
Marcus has already used his reaction already, though. I don't want to...
Is this the same turn? Yeah, is this the same turn?
It's not the same guy. It's Yin that's doing Sentinel.
Okay, cool.
Anyway, finish your turn, sorry.
You took your damage, yeah?
Yeah.
Was
It was 7 damage.
7. Okay.
Yeah. Cool. Right, Sentinel.
Hang on. Yeah, so I can just whack him in the face. Hopefully. Huh, no. 13?
13.
Yeah.
Beats it.
Oh! 7 damage.
Okay.
And he cannot move anywhere.
That's fine. He's not moving anywhere anymore.
I've just noticed I'm not on the turn order either. I've gone off of that.
Have you? Where were you? Do you remember?
I was just before you're in.
Just before who,
I had
sorry?
6. You're in. I had a 6.
Okay. Do you want to whack yourself back on the initiative order then, and I'll move you.
Okey-dokey.
Does that mean you've missed a turn?
Oh. Whose turn are we actually on now?
Well, Yin's had a turn, and then... Oh, did you have... Oh, it's not appeared. Have you selected the token?
There we go. One sec. Let's try again. What's so many things open, it's hard to...
There we go.
Here we go.
Okay, so I'll change that to a 6. And then I'll move you up 1. And then do you want to pretend that you've held your turn?
Yeah, I'll just give him a whack with... she'll pull out her scimitar and just give him a whack.
Okay.
Because I can't find any spells. But... Of course, like D&D Beyond. Why are you playing up today? Right, and I will attack with my scimitar if it will allow me action. Here we go. Scimitar attack. Okay. Did it go in? Yeah.
So that... So he turns around and hits you. You turn around and hit him back. And you... This little person with this big scimitar just boom, splits him right between the skull, and he just falls down.
That
So-
wasn't very nice.
So that's that one dead as well.
Yay.
And more importantly for you at least, it ends the flanking on him. Sorry.
Yes, it does.
Till one of the others decides to move to do it. Right.
I was panicking there for a second.
So, whose go is it now? Security guard number 1. He's dead. We can get rid of him. Marcus. Seems to be Charlie's phone calls are linked to Marcus's today.
Marcus.
Charlie, you just knocked yourself on mute. So it's going to attack him. So first one misses, second one hits.
Sorry, second one was with 15 because it's 3 less.
Yeah, that's fine. Still a hit.
Still hit, and then okay. 15 damage.
15 damage. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, still hanging on in there though.
So last one. That's 19 to hit
That's a hit.
for another 13 damage.
Yeah, he's dead.
And Marcus will probably stab into him with a rapier and just wipe off the blood on his arm as he stands looking at him.
Cool. Which then takes us to this dude. So he's just going to attack Yin. Ooh, not sure why that's just rolled twice. Or appeared to have rolled twice, but it was a 12 anyway, which is a miss. He's just going to sidle round here a little bit as well. So he takes a swing, he kind of ducks out of the way, and he uses the advantage to just kind of step sideways a bit. Which then takes us to Luci. Who can I Eldritch Blast next?
Pretty much. Sorry, I was just moving a little bit. So Lucy will move up to here
Okay.
And take out this guy to his left. Or try to, sorry.
Okay. What are you attacking with?
The usual.
2 Eldritch Blasts.
Yeah.
So first one misses, second one hits.
5 force damage.
5. So there's the guy right next to him, yeah?
Yeah, and then I think I've got 5 feet left. So I'll move here. And that'll be my turn.
Cool. So technically you are flanking and you with Yin there as well. Fine. So next security guard, he's dead. Hang on a minute, is that? Yeah, it is. So, this dude. He's going to attack Yin. And miss. Because he got a 14. That's the end of his go. Barak.
What do I want to do? I am going to... I think I'm just going to take a deep breath in and then just use my Dragon's Breath attack against the 2 guys directly in front of me. Which is...
Is it a line or a cone?
It's a line. It's a line.
Cool.
And that is... So it's it's got a low... So it's a Dex 11 save. And the creatures take half as much damage in it.
Okay, so the first one got a 3, which was the one nearest to you. The second one got an 11, so technically met it.
Yeah, met
so
it.
It was half damage if it missed, if they saved.
Yeah. So
Okay.
full damage is 10, half damage is 5.
The one straight in front of you gets full damage. The one behind him gets 5.
And I'm also going to use my movement 2, 3, or to head up here and hide away.
So he gets a reaction. He gets a opportunity attack against you.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a 19.
I'm going to cast Shield as a reaction.
Okay.
So that's plus 5 to my AC, if I remember correctly.
What's your AC?
My AC is 16 base, and then plus 5 makes it 21.
Cool, fine. So that's a miss. Oh, where does that take us? Is that the end of your go?
Yeah, that's the end of my go there, yeah.
So that then takes us to this dude next to Luci. He's going to attack Yin using the flanking. $24. 11 slashing damage.
Wow! My poor baby!
So he, as you're busy attacking the other guy, he just right down your back, leaving quite a gash. Which takes us Amanita.
Okie dokie. She is going to bundle over, then over to this guy. Feeling quite happy with herself, she then grabs her scimitar again and goes in again.
Cool.
Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to do that.
Plus 20. Sorry, not plus 20. 20. Or is it 15? Either way, it's a hit.
Either's fine. Up to you.
So 5 slashing damage. Doesn't really matter because it was the same damage on both anyway.
Yeah.
Which then take any other bonus actions, anything like that?
Just double check what my spell is. How is everyone feeling in themselves?
Not confident in my own abilities, apparently. That's how I'm feeling at the minute.
How about air, lighting, health?
I'm fine. I'll make do. I can survive.
Anyone else?
All good. All good.
Okay, don't worry. She'll be fine. She's just happy the fact that she's managed to stab a guy again.
Adorable. Yeah, I'm just fine.
So, which brings us to Yin.
Yay! So, seeing as I've got a friend over here, I'm just gonna smack him in the face twice.
Okay. This one below you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Hang on. Just want to check something. Yeah, cool. That one below me. So, first one is a 15.
That's a hit.
Cool. 8 damage.
Okay. Next one.
A non-natural 20.
Okay.
Good.
That's a hit.
Happy days. 9 damage.
Yeah.
3-point flurry of blows. Right. Oh no, 14.
That's still a hit.
Oh. 6 damage. And last one, 17 worth 7 damage.
Oh, hang on a minute.
Okay.
Oh. I think I've just overwritten 6 on what it. I've got to undo that now. Oh, undo
God damn it, when?
the damage before. It's not letting me undo the damage that I just put in.
Oh no, just give him the health back.
No, I'm trying to give him the health back. I can't remember what the health was. That's the problem.
Well, how much damage did he take off?
I put in 6, and
Right.
instead of -6, I put 6 and press enter. So he's now got 6. That's my problem. You see, I can't see what he had previously,
Oh.
and I don't know what I've just done now. Have I just moved him?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
Right,
He was over here. It was there.
Oh shit! And this.
And he was over there. And he
cool.
was.
So who else has attacked him? Varak attacked him, didn't he?
Yeah, he took 10 points from me directly as well.
Right. Okay. So that's what he was.
Wait,
on.
which one was that? Sorry, I'm confused. The guy, because I was standing.
Yeah, the one that attacked you as well.
Mm-hmm.
So you attacked him and then you moved off, didn't you? So he took 10 damage. And then I think that's the only damage he took. So then you took 8, 9, and 6. So -8, -9, -6. Is that right? Okay, cool. Yeah, that makes a hell of a lot of difference. So 8, 9, and 6, and then another 7.
Yes.
Okay, cool. And anything else?
No, that's the end of my turn.
Cool.
Okay.
Which then takes us to Marcus. Charlie's having a chat by the look of it.
Yeah. So I think what Marcus would do is
Sticking with to the end.
yeah, but go over there. So have a wander. Okay, apparently, yeah, I have a wand over there.
What's his speed? One.
He's got
two,
30 feet.
one.
Measured it earlier, he should have been able to make that.
Yeah, that's fine. It's 5 squares, so.
And then he'll attack the one in to his right.
Okay.
Just the same. 15.
That's a hit.
Woohoo!
15 damage.
Yay!
There's a lot of 8s being rolled on there.
I know. I'm just typing it in, I swear.
I know, I can see what you're typing.
It's definitely rapier. Yeah, 1d. Sorry,
Anyway.
He'll do the same again twice. The first one will be -3.
Okay.
But so it'd be a +4 instead of a +7.
So that'll be +5. So 1d20 +5. Are you typing it or am I?
I'll let you type it. I don't know how to do it on Roll20.
/R. 1d20 +5. So that's a 15, so that's a hit. And then it's 1d8 +7. Oh no, 1d8. Yeah. 1d8 plus 9. So he's on his very last legs now, and then he's going to attack him properly, so that'll be 1d20 plus 8.
Sorry.
16, so that's another hit. And then let me just do the damage again. Ooh, 8. 15.
See, it's not me. It just happens.
To be fair, with a +7, he killed him whatever he rolled. So he's now dead.
Yay!
Again, slice down the skull with his rapier, pick off the blood, and then just wipe it down.
There, he stabs him through the eye or something.
Yeah.
Or, well, he could stab him through the temples, I guess. Make his head into a shish kebab.
Make another unicorn.
Make another
Unicorn!
Cool. So, that's him dead. So, 2 left,
Dun, 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 dun.
of which... Who's next?
The dude to the left of Yinran.
Still gonna hit Yin. And miss.
Yes!
Ooh.
To be fair, I should have said he did it recklessly, but
Marcus had
I,
already.
that would have been a hit, but I didn't say that, so. Okay. Eldritch Blast.
Yeah.
Yay!
Just the one.
Both
You
hit.
get flanking with that? No, it's melee only, isn't it?
Yeah.
Fine.
Both hit.
14 damage. Then I will just move round here. I think everyone should get flanking on them.
Yeah, I think I've
That'll be my turn.
Did you attack that one last time? Or was it somebody else?
There was one that was up here on this area, and I was originally around here from him, and then I just moved round. I think I was where Amarita was, and then I moved round to here. But yeah, it should be that one, unless it's moved.
Oh, that's fine. fine. And then, so which then takes us to Dudu's dead. Barak.
Yep, I think I am going to stay where I am. Stay where I am, and I'm going to spend a sorcery point to use Twin Spell on. It's Firebolt. And I'm going to cast that on those two guys there. So.
Okay.
So the first one is 22.
That's a hit.
The second one is 10. So the second one misses.
First one hits. So is that the guy closest to you or furthest away?
The guy closest to me is the first one.
Okay.
And it's 12 points of fire damage.
Cool.
See if there's anything else with a flammable object hit by this spell ignites if it isn't being worn or carried. Okay, so he's wearing and carrying stuff, so it's fine.
Cool. Anything else? Or is that you?
I'm just hiding in the corner. I don't want to get any closer.
That then leads us to Mr. Security Guard. He's gonna turn and attack Luci. He's been Eldritch blasted too many times. And he will do it recklessly.
Ha ha! Challenge face.
21. For 12 slashing damage.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
So you can see he's all in with his swing. He catches you, but is a little bit disappointed that it wasn't as much damage as he'd hoped. Which moves us on to Amanita.
Okie dokie, she's gonna hit the guy in front of her again with her scimitar. She seems to enjoy doing this.
So could you roll to attack with advantage, please?
Advantage, okie dokie. I don't know how to do advantage on
Just roll
D&D,
twice. That's the first one. So we'll assume the damage, whatever happens, comes from the first one. Fine. Cool. Hang on a minute, I'm confused. 15. It's weird. What's the first number? That's your hit.
No.
So you've definitely hit, and then it seems to roll it twice, but with the damage. So it's 5 damage anyway.
She's just enjoying hitting these people with her scimitar.
So, what should we do next? Any bonus actions, or is that you?
How's everyone looking, health-wise?
Good. Good.
I'm at about half. I should be alright.
Ian?
Yeah.
Wacky whack.
Okay. Which one? The guy straight in front of you again.
Yeah. So 26 to hit.
That's a hit.
5 damage. Great.
Okay.
Rolled a 1. 22 to hit.
So
Yay! 9 damage.
Okay. And again.
No. End of turn. Action. Yeah. End of my turn.
You finally out of key points.
No, I still have some, but I don't know what we're going to face further on.
Okay. So, Marcus. Charlie.
He gets flanking, so I'm going to have to roll a lot of
He
things.
does get flanking, yeah. In fact, technically, Yin should have got flanking, but you
Yeah.
you hit twice anyway.
First one's a 15.
Okay. That's a hit. And then 9 damage.
Oh, sorry, that was me doing it twice for flanking.
Alright, okay.
So 11 damage for that first one.
15,
Second
11
one,
damage.
second one is without proficiency, so -3, so 18.
18.
It's the second attack roll.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. So that's a hit.
13 damage for that one.
13 damage.
And the second attack,
Okay.
22.
That's a hit. And 12 damage.
And no, again, I was just doing it for the
Oh, no.
flanking.
Okay.
So 11 damage.
Oh. Do you know what? 12 would have just been enough.
Ooh.
So Marcus is kind of prods him twice, kind of once, and then kind of things round and gets him with an. What's he got in his other hand? Has he got both rapiers?
Oh, wait. No, that's the point. There was the rapier I gave him.
The vicious rapier.
Yeah. I'm assuming the damage is the same for that.
I think unless it's critical, I think, or something like that. Or it does a wound. I think
Yeah, you can't heal the wound.
Yeah, it's fine.
I think it's the same damage.
Fine. Yeah, it's fine.
I think.
Cool.
I can't edit his.
I think the only difference is that he's got a +1 rapier, and the vicious rapier won't be +1. So technically, we should be taking 1 off the attacks. No, sorry, 1 off the attack and the damage, but it's fine. We'll live with it. Cool. Sir, is that his go?
Yep.
So we've got our guard left. He's gonna keep attacking Yin. Recklessly this time. Not that he needed it. He's just giving himself disadvantage on his things. 22.
Yes.
Is this the one above or the one below?
What do you mean?
It's the one above Marcus. He'll use Sentinel this time.
It's the one above Marcus.
Okay.
So 4 damage to Yin. Do you want to roll for your attack with Sentinel, please?
Yep. 16.
That's a hit.
He's gonna kill him, but
14.
Yep.
Still hanging on in there. So, next up, Luci.
I'm a bit annoyed at the muscle man. Luci is going to change his tactic, but go for him all the same with dagger.
This guy here.
Yeah, the top one.
Okay.
So I think he gets advantage with them as well. For flanking.
Yeah.
So 4 daggers. 1, 2. That's the first one. A 17.
That's a hit.
7 piercing, and then the second one.
He's dead.
Okay, then in that case, the second one will be the crit on friend down here.
Yeah, you still get advantage. You still get advantage, Shane, so that's fine.
10 damage on the guy down here.
Gives him I'm just marking this dude as dead. 10 damage. Wow.
Still standing.
But he's not looking too great. Which leads us to
That'll be Luci's turn.
cool. Which leads us to Varric.
I am just going to. I'm going to cast Hold Person on him.
Okay, so save against that.
It's a Wisdom 14 save. So
You rolled a 12.
oh, good. So he is held for a minute, and during this time, I'm going to be like, we should tie him up and ask him questions about where these diamonds are.
Where are the diamonds?
Where I did. And then that'll be. I'll just move up to as he's held, and that'll be then my turn.
So what are you doing next as a group? Are you tying him up, or are you just gonna brutally murder him?
Tie him up. I think tying him up is definitely a good idea, and then probably brutally murdering him. Yeah, sorry.
Cool.
Amanita will take off her hat and pull out a load of rope and start bounding round, tying those little knots.
With a little skip as you're doing it.
Yeah.
I'm getting an image of Morris dancing.
Oh, yeah.
Cool. So you've tied him up. What does hold person do? Is it just he can't move?
Let me get it up for you. I'm displaying DTT so I can read it. Choose a humanoid that you can see within range. The target must succeed a wisdom saving throw or be paralyzed for the duration, which is just 1 minute. At the end of each of its turns, the target can make another wisdom saving throw. On a success, the spell ends on the target. But because we've already tied him up and stuff like that, it doesn't matter.
So, how many times do you go around him, Amanita?
Probably a few times, like 3 or 4.
So,
I'm helping Amanita to tie this guy up as well.
so on the first attempt, he tries to spit at you, and a bloody mess of thing just comes out of his mouth and just hits the floor behind you. Second attempt, he manages to get it all down himself. He starts to kind of cough blood at the same time. Third attempt, this big kind of wad of bloody saliva kind of just splats you on the back of the wings and the head. And then the last one, he misses again. So you're rather soggy now, but you've tied him up.
I'll pull out one of the sheets from inside the pants and just hand it to Amanita.
Thank you. With that, she'll kind of. Is the guy is he able to move and stuff?
How long has it been since I cast the spell? Tying him up.
We can assume that the minute's gone. You spent a minute tying him up.
Don't worry. I was gonna attempt to have Amanita just wipe his face clean. But I don't think that would be the best option if he'll probably fight against it.
So him having seen the where it came from is like, I hope you checked that for stains. Been down his pants.
Don't you worry about that. And I'll kick his feet out from underneath him and then grab his by his foot, kind of drag him into the little armory that we had.
Okay.
And then I just leave him in there, come out to the back of the group, and I'm just like, we should interrogate him about where these diamonds are. I mean, Jin, do you want to try interrogating him or asking him nicely about where these diamonds might be?
Why me?
You seem to have a better way with people than I do. I can ask. It's fine. It's no worries. It's I don't mind.
No, it's alright.
Look at with I know. Threaten to put him down the pants.
I'm not putting anybody down the pants.
No, but just threaten him.
No.
He didn't seem to like that idea.
He might be into that. You never know. Let's.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, maybe let's just try and have a conversation. Seeing as, how about Luci? He likes to speak to people, doesn't he?
Sure. But I'm not. I shouldn't threaten the pants.
Oh well, if it doesn't give you the answers, then don't threaten the pants.
Okay. I guess I'll go over. How is he tied up? Is he like sat on the ground or?
No, I kicked his feet out from underneath him. I just dragged him by his legs to the little to the little armory bit we were just in. So he's away from us just now, but he's in that room.
Okay. So I guess I'll go over to him. Are you guys coming?
But yeah.
As we walk over, Amanita pulls on Varric's jacket. It's like, oh, that was so amazing! That lightning that came from your mouth, it was like boom, pow, pow.
Yeah, it was.
She's getting excited.
I don't tend to do that too often. It's quite I'm too old to be doing that sort of stuff too often. Kind of hurts my throat a little, It's just, but yeah, I'm glad you thought it was pretty cool. It's usually a bit better than that.
So, you approach the gentleman that is now tied up. He's struggling and squirming to try and get out, try and get free.
And I go, hello.
Oh. What do you want?
There's no need to be adversarial. We didn't kill you, did we?
You may as well after this. And he just spits in your face.
And then I will sort of straddle him and lean down, do the eye thing. I'll just growl, apologise.
Could you do an intimidation check, please?
And it's a natural 3. Jeez, oh.
Well, 7's really good though.
No.
You see his eyes widen. Where are you?
And I'll just whisper in his ear, let's hope you never find out. Where are the jewels?
I don't know. I swear, I don't know. I'm just paid to look after the place at night. That's it.
Stroke his face and shh. I said, where are the jewels?
I don't know. I told you. I only work here at night. I'm the security guard. I'm not in charge of the safe or anything. Or
see now, where's the safe?
It's in the room over there. And he points at this door over this way.
And is there any traps that I should be worried about?
I don't know. I've never been in there. I just know. I just it's under some covers. I don't know.
I'm guessing you're going to say that you don't have code?
I don't. But I know Mr. Coinscrew, he writes everything down. He does. You'll find it somewhere in here.
Now, my friends are going to ask you some questions, and you're going to answer them, aren't you?
Depends what they are. Depends if I can answer them.
That's not what I was asking, was it? The eyes will do the thing again. That was a yes or no question.
Yeah.
Good. Then I'll step off him. And then just turn to
Lucy's
the others.
ear.
Hey, do you guys have any questions for him? Just back to his usual demeanor.
I whispered at Lucy's ear and said, "You are terrifying. That is horribly scary."
Yeah, but it was fun, wasn't it?
Now, my tied-up friend, I do have a couple questions for you. First of all, I need to know how many more of you are there? Are there more people downstairs? Are there more people outside?
This was it, the night shift. Just 7 of us. Well, 6 of us now, but there was a 7th. He seemed to disappear about 20 minutes ago. We just figured he'd gone to the pub like usual.
Yeah, something like that. What about other goods? You're the night shift. Surely you found a couple pieces that you're looking at picking up yourself, maybe just on the sly. What are they?
What do you mean?
You know, some goods. This is a place filled with many, many wondrous items, I'm sure. I just need to know where they are. I'm not looking to hurt you, my friend, but I will. I need to know where these goods are, and I need to know pretty quickly.
Mr. Coinscrew, it depends what you call goods. I mean, there's stuff all over this building. The stuff that's worth anything is normally put in the safe, so I'm told. Or he takes it home with him.
But you've not seen anything else that you're like, oh, I might want that, or, oh, that looks really interesting.
Not really, no. Money, of course, but, you know...
Where's the money?
Goes in the safe at night. Or he takes it away with him. He's got to pay his workers, you see.
Yeah. Speaking about pay, and I'm going to rifle through his pockets just quickly to see if he's got any coin on him.
Okay. You find 18 gold pieces. And a dagger.
I'll keep the dagger for myself. I give Lucy 8 gold. I keep 10 for myself. Put that in the group fund. That's my contribution to it thus far. 10 for myself. Alright. Does anyone else have any questions for our fine friend on the floor here? No? Great. We're going to leave you in here now, mister. Have fun. Hopefully they find you. I'm sure they will. This is a commonly visited room, I'm told. I kind of just walk out the room and just close the door to the armory bit behind me.
No! Wait! They'll kill me! They'll kill me! They'll torture me!
That's a shame. Door closed.
And Lucy will send his voice in there just after the door's shut. And good boys stay quiet. Look after good boys.
Oh, we know where the safe is.
He'll send them after you, you know. He's as scary as you are. You're better off letting me go.
That doesn't sound like quiet.
I'll leave the city. Just let me go, please.
Amanita's gonna go up to him and touch him. And this is gonna do this, but she's got to do it. If I can find it. Where is it? Here we go. Did it go in? Yes, it did. And she's gonna pretty much she's gonna pretty much paralyze him or poison him. Shame it doesn't have like
that's end, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I was just going to say. It's an end spell, so it gets rid of the effect rather than applying it to him.
Okay, don't worry then. She won't do it. Still learning my
It'd
spells.
be powerful if it did do it that did
That
like
is-
that.
Darren, one of my characters actually cut off a druid's tongue before to shy it up. And then literally threw the tongue at one of her players.
I
And I may
will
have sent
wander.
you
I will wander into the room. I'll close the door, and I'll just I'll just speak to him in a moment, and I'll go. Well, will you promise to leave the city?
I'll have to. I failed Coinscrew. He'll kill me after he tortured me.
Mhm. Yeah. Promise not to say a word of who and what you saw tonight.
As long as I can get out of here.
Okay. So
If you catch me, there's no promises, but at least I'll have a head start this way.
I will dig through my little pocket in my monk robe, and I'll give him my 4 gold that I have, and I'll say, "Run, and do not look back, or we will find you." And I'll open the door, hit the rope, and let him go.
He bolts. And disappears into the night.
That might not be such a good idea, but only time will tell.
Oh,
I
and
suppose.
needless in killing people is.
It's not needless. We've got a job to do, I'm afraid.
does the job. They don't talk.
I mean, we could have took his tongue or something like that, you know. That way he could speak about us. And he still lives, just saying, you know.
See, Varric's like the bridge between your goody-goody and my... Let's just kill them.
It's just about compromise, isn't it? You just gotta get the balance. Gotta win some, you lose some, you know.
Mhm.
Anyway,
Your
let's
co-
find the safe.
Your compromise is going to probably get you into a lot of trouble going forward,
Yeah, probably.
or probably get you killed.
I'm
Guys.
not dead yet.
I'm just gonna have to nip away for a second. I'll be back in 2 shakes of the tail.
No worries.
2 shakes of a tail. What?
Yeah, my intimidation rolls. A +7 and I roll a 3.
Oh my god.
What level is everyone's character, by the way? Because I feel like my character isn't. Quite
6.
Oh man, I am.
Six.
Yeah,
Are you not sick?
I'm 6. That's the problem. But I
Oh,
didn't realize sorcerers were so squishy. It's the.
yeah, they are. They are, but just remember, just FYI, nothing that I say or aim in Yin's character is aimed at you. I hope you know
It's fine.
that.
Yeah, it's fine. Totally. I
Yeah,
get it.
Yeah, okay.
Lucy doesn't get to be scary often. He enjoys it.
He is scary. Lucy is scary.
And
I need to go to the bathroom.
I actually need to run and do a little bit of work. So I shall be back in about 5 minutes.
No worries.
Okay.
Right. And Wayne does come back. I did send him a message saying that Lucy went straight for the door while you were interrogating him. He's trying to open it.
He's
but
trying
he has
to.
not.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
My
the
dex
D-
modifier is 0, so he's going to try the Thieves' Tools. It's just a straight D20.
Okay. Cool. The DM I've sent you a thing has really become a thing, hasn't it?
Yeah, I know.
It's great. I love it.
I don't often send Wayne messages though. Like, it's
Oh.
usually just a bit of background fill-in, so I just know what's going on. Otherwise, I'm just like, oh.
I think in the week, I quite talked to Wayne about this, but
Hmm.
he's a cool DM. He really is.
Yeah. Good fun. I'm really enjoying these sessions.
You? Yeah, I was going to ask. Yeah,
Yeah, they're good fun.
not to put you on the spot or anything, but yeah, I'm glad.
Apart from my chaos of forgetting rules and stuff.
I mean, that's okay. We'll let you off, Wayne.
I'd be surprised if you didn't have to go search up rules every now and then, though. That's the thing, like,
Yeah.
when I was DMing, it's hard to remember everything, and sometimes you're just like,
It
I'll
is.
swing it as well, and just kind of just fill in the gaps yourself.
I think half the problem is I find myself winging it more and more, if you know what I mean. Like that whole kind of pushing past somebody rule was just like, I'm fairly sure that we've done this before and it was a strength check, so I'll do a strength check rather than look it up.
Yeah. It makes sense, though, you know what I mean? Because obviously,
I think what you were talking about, though, Nell, I think there's something about if you're a smaller creature going past a bigger creature.
Yeah.
And it's like you're squeezing, so you're slowed. I seem to recall something along those lines.
It's fine. It's fine. You know me. I don't really care as long as I'm having fun.
Cool. Excellent. So.
Charlie said he's just gonna do some work. He'll be right back. And
Cool.
apparently he sent you a message.
He did. He said he was going to go looking for the safe.
He also said if the door's locked, he's going to try his thieves' tools on it, but it's just a straight D20 because he doesn't have...
The door's open. You heard one of the guards open the door.
Oh,
It was the first one they opened.
I'm gonna just healing words myself quickly because I'm quite.
It's quickly.
Healing myself to 6.
Luci never did finish looking through that chest. He opened it, but it just sprayed him in the face with acid, didn't it? So
You're right.
I want to go double check that.
You find a vial of acid and a mechanism that sprays acid. Funny that.
Brilliant.
Is there
There's not
in the
much
room
else.
that we haven't looked at?
I mean, there's like crates and stuff. I mean, pretty much what you can see there is what you can.
Which person is there still a load of the dead bodies on the floor?
Yes.
I mean, just gonna rummage through their pockets, seeing Varric do it.
I'm gonna angrily stand and watch them, shake my head, and then go stand at the door to check if nobody else is coming. Like the door at the stairs.
Okay. So they've all got a great axe. This first one has a thimble and no gold. The second one, you find 11 gold pieces and a little straw doll that he'd obviously been keeping inside one of his pockets on his jerkin. Looks as though it's been freshly made. Straw's still quite yellow. It looks as though he was going to give it to a child at some point.
She just throws it on the floor.
And then the last one, there is 9 gold pieces and another dagger. It's got a bit of a notch in it, so it's not really. It needs a bit of repair.
Would I see Amanita throw the little doll on the floor?
Yes.
Okay, I'll let you finish and then I'll pick up from there.
Cool.
I don't know how many gold pieces I have because I didn't actually look up, but what my starting gold was. But yeah, once Luci gets back, she'll probably do the exact same as what Varric did. Hold out the coin, literally just 1 gold piece. We go.
What was that? Sorry, you cut out at the second bit.
Just like holding it out, going.
Being helpful was that?
Love that.
She couldn't remember exactly what Varric said, but she was like,
No,
"You've become her mentor."
That's it. grumpy old man and little mushroom. That's it. The duo we needed. That's it.
Exactly. So,
Just while we're waiting for Lucy as well, I'll go and check the bottom room as well, just because I imagine we'll want to do the main room with everyone. So, do the bottom door.
So it looks like some sort of office. There is like a globe and desks. It looks like somebody that's massively disorganized. Do you want to do an investigation check?
Yeah, that's just what I was going to do. I would have been so good. It was an 18 for a second, and then it went to a 2.
Aw, emotional roller coaster.
So it's too much there for you to take that much in.
Sorry, what did I miss? I hear something about storage.
While this is happening, I'll wander over to the door and I'll pick it up, and in Elvish I will just mumble to myself saying these people has no compassion for anybody whatsoever and it's pissing me off. Don't know if anybody speak Elvish, but there you go. A little insight.
Not currently.
So, Amanita will just look at you and go, okay, you don't sound too well.
So cute. I can't with Anthony. She's so cute.
So
Actually, I just looked at my sheet and I can speak Elvish.
Oh shit!
obviously you're pretending not to. Could you do a deception roll?
Oh shit!
Oh.
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 Is what I'll assume. That's if that's what you want to do. That is.
Nah, she's not really paying much attention. She just suddenly hears him. I would say she knows her Elvish, but he's probably spoken too quickly and under his breath. So she's like,
It's probably a dialect thing as well, I would guess. So, Barak's in that room. What you find is things like lists of items and values against them, but there's no indication of whether or not it's stuff that's there, stuff that's somewhere else, or what.
I know I failed the investigation check, but my goal is to just look for like anything with like diamonds, and value this. So
this looks like it's more of an inventory type thing rather than it looks like an archive, to tell you the truth.
Yeah.
There's also lists of people's names and values of money against. But
So, what did we find in that room?
so you've not been in that room yet? Oh, the bottom room, not much.
Oh, the top one.
Top room, you've not been in yet. So
He was gonna go straight there while Varric was talking to the lad.
yeah, I got that. So we'll assume you go first. Let me just. Gosh. So in front of you, it looks like some sort of bathroom, because there's a big tub of water, and then you notice that there's a number of kind of other things knocking around there. So it looks like towels, a pile of and like a little cabinet with towels laid on it and drooped over it. And then there's like a vase with flowers in next to that, and then there's some barrels. And then there's what looks like cleaning detergent in an open barrel over here. Oops, sorry. Let me just go to the right layer. Over here, there's like what looks like cleaning detergent. soap. So it's like for industrial use. So it's like as though they've been cleaning some objects in there.
He's gonna lift off the towels and see if there's anything under there.
Okay. So it's just a wooden cabinet,
Anything
like with
inside
two
it?
doors.
Try and open them.
Okay. Could you do a perception check, please?
Big money, Charlie. Come on.
19?
Nice.
As you pull one of the doors open, you feel a bit of resistance, but it's not like a lock. It's like variable. As you pull, something starts to pull back as though it's on elastic or a string.
Okay.
As far as you can tell, it's unlocked.
Can I see what the elastic is attached to?
It's inside. You can kind of just get it open a microscopic bit.
Lucy's just going to be a bit reckless. He's going to try and slide his dagger in and cut whatever's attached.
Okay. So as you
I also hold the shield in front of his face, just in case.
So as you slice, you can hear a slump in the cupboard on the right-hand side, behind the right-hand door. I'm assuming you're trying to open the left. You hear like a slump.
Okay.
As though something's fallen inside.
I'll try and open again, see if there's still any resistance.
The resistance has gone. A piece of elastic falls to the floor as you open it. Inside, you see a safe.
Is there
Is
any
your-
writing anywhere?
Just a dial with some numbers on it. You open the other door, and you can see there is like a series of darts that have been loaded that have just fallen to the floor, like the mechanism had just given way once you slip the elastic. Would have been a nasty shock for whoever opened it without knowing that was there.
Nice roll. I remember the guy said something about he likes to write things down.
He did say that. Yeah.
So there's nothing around where the safe is that looks like a note or any kind of scribbles or anything.
No, not such.
What about the plant pot?
Just plants and soil, really.
Does it look easy enough to break open forcefully, or does it seem like we definitely need a code?
It's thick. It's really heavy.
Heavy.
Yeah, it's like almost unnaturally heavy.
Okay. I'll whisper to the guys, I found a safe. I don't know how to open it. Unless somehow the thieves' tools can open it.
You can certainly try.
Might as well. I'll give it a go. $19.
Pretty good roll.
You're feeling around the edge. You can see there's a slightest of slight gaps, and you try and poke in your thieves' tools, and then you realise that you need something that's almost as thin as a slice of foil to get round. There's no way you're getting into
Wait a minute.
using
Then
this
this
stuff.
is the foil. Would a silver knife do it? like butter knife?
No, it needs to be really thin. So these tools themselves have like a little, but you can't even fit the nail. It's like a nail file. You can't even fit that into the gap.
Okay.
It has to literally be like paper thin to get in.
I guess I'll have to search the room just to see if there's anything written anywhere or any sort of indication of.
Okay. Investigation check.
That's no. Come on, rolls. You've been good to me so far. Nope, that's a 6.
As far as you can tell, other than the barrels of detergent, there is not much in that room.
At this point, I'll probably come through and I'm just like, "Oh, Lucy, we found an archive. There might be some notes or something from that dude."
Ooh, yeah. Should we look through it?
I tried. I couldn't see anything, but you might have better luck.
I'll give it a go. I guess I'll look through stuff, whatever it is.
Okay. Do an investigation check.
Come on. 13?
So, again, this just seems to be an archive room. It's disorganized, but as far as you can see, it's just records of things that people have pawned and the people and how much money they were given and how much they owed at a given point in time.
Marcus try at any point? I get him to.
Yeah, so that's it. There is nothing else going on in the room.
Probably go visit. Oh no, our friend's gone, so I can't. Guys, I don't know how to open this. Any ideas?
Let's just try and guess the code. What's the maximum number on the dial?
So it's like 4 digits, 0 to 9.
Right, 111.
Okay.
1112. 1113.
Lucy will probably turn around and go, Amanita, you managed to get through the lock of that door. Think you'd be able to get inside this lock?
I could give it a go.
That was a spider, wasn't it?
Hmm.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to get through the gap.
You said it was a like a tiny like pinprick wood, didn't you?
Yeah, it's like paper thin.
I mean, would Amanita be able to hold a like what most people would say a splinter of wood? Try and maybe do something like that.
Yeah,
I'm sneaking it, but
needs to be paper thin.
paper thin.
At which point it would be a wood shaving rather than a splinter, and it'd be really kind of flimsy.
Yeah.
So is the lock on the safe a padlock, or is it like a dial?
It's a dial.
Right, okay.
Well, I mean, there's the floor. We could possibly check if there's numbers or things downstairs.
I mean, I think that's a good idea. I think if we're not having luck here, we need to double check.
I could freeze it. Maybe damage the lock.
Then I could heat it up again.
That's a good idea.
Out of the game, can I ask, is there anything spell-wise that would tell us passcode? Like identify or something like that? Would that work that way?
I don't think so, because it is just literally a dial that you turn. So there'd be fingerprints and stuff on the dial. The only thing I could think of that could potentially work is maybe knock.
I don't think. Maybe Amanita and I could keep we could try the freezing and heating thing, see if we can weaken it enough to just pop. Well, the rest of you maybe check the rest of the tower.
That sounds like a plan. I don't mind doing that.
I will have a wonder down.
So what are you using to freeze and heat?
So I can use either firebolt or create bonfire repeatedly.
I've got frostbite.
So firebolt, so you're using fire, okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've also got Ray of Frost that I can do repeatedly at the same time. After the fact, like if
Okay. So,
wait a minute, wait, no, oh, I still have it. It was a bottle of something I got early on. I think came from a slime.
yeah.
It's acid, I think. I think I still have it.
Corrosive.
I think
It
so,
was,
yeah.
Yeah, it had an acid effect on it.
I could try that.
Okay. Is that what you want to try?
Can I ask, is it a magical liquid or is it just liquid? Would you say?
It was slime off a grey ooze, wasn't it?
So that wouldn't count as magical liquid, right?
No, it's just naturally occurring acid.
I shall pop the bottle, grab the mug, fill her up,
Okay.
just start pouring it on the lock.
Because it is only it is a slime. It is a gelatinous subject.
Okay, so that won't work.
Not a liquid.
I'll just pour the bottle on the lock then, on the dial
Okay.
or whatever bit looks.
So, hold that thought. Some of the others have gone downstairs. Yin and Varak, I assume, have gone downstairs. So, what do you want to do?
I will have a wander into here.
So, congratulations, you've found yourself a storage room with 2 doors in it.
Okay.
It's full of crates of old crap.
Take
What
one door
is-
and I'll take the other.
What's through this door?
Okay, let me just move myself to that map.
Oh, more crate.
So, what you want to do?
I want to look for anything interesting in this room. So, do a quick, once over through all crates and boxes and whatnot.
So, the crates are sealed shut. You will have to open some to be able to have a look.
Okay. I pry it open with my dagger.
Okay, which particular crate would you like to open?
I like the look of this one here.
Okay. So you managed to break the lock on it,
Mm-hmm.
and it kind of lifts a little bit like a chest. In there, you find a number of silk gowns.
Oh. Okay.
With little
Oh.
like rhinestones on it.
Cool. Are they shiny?
They are quite shiny, yes.
I will take one. What colours are they?
The gowns are the
Yeah, the gowns.
white. Looks like a wedding dress. The first one you pull out. Second one's like a blue. The rhinestones on that like sapphire-y colour.
Okay.
And then there's one that's like a two-tone purple and pink.
I shall take that one.
Interesting.
And like fold it up and pop it away.
Okay.
And then is there anything else in this room? Like, is it just crates and
just crates and barrels, and there's a few things covered up, but when you look, it tends to just be like bundles of like there's an old tent that looks a bit moth-eaten. There's like some stuff that is like barrels of what looks like a wax that is being covered up to. It's like a coloured wax that's used for making candles, and it's been coloured up to stop it from being discoloured by the look of it.
Okay.
So there's a few windows in that room.
Cool. So I'll just wander over to Varric and see what he's found.
I'll pop the lock off of the long chest, or like long crate beside me. Kind of similar to what Yinran did. I'll just kind of have a look through that.
Breaks off quite easily. Are you popping it open?
Yeah, popping it open.
Could you do a dex save, please?
Ah, no.
No!
18 and then +1 for the cloak, which makes it a 19 as well.
Okay. So you dive out the way as this inferno of flames just blasts out of the chest. Inside, you find a small tank of kerosene that is now empty, and a number of like flints around the edge of the inside of the lid.
Anything else apart from that?
No, just a couple of rocks to make it feel as though it's full of stuff.
Great. I'll check under the tarpaulin quickly as well, and then if there's nothing of interest, I'll head out.
Yeah, and under there, you find some weird and wacky looking inventions, or they look a bit rusted over. They look as though some artificer has been pawned some of his wares at some point and then forgot about them or not came back to recover them. But it's like, you know, they're weird. It's like a rubber chicken with a pulley in the middle, for example. And, you know.
I take the rubber chicken with a pulley in the middle. just stuff that into my bag. Just walk out. That's it.
And there's a few other things. It's like what looks like it's almost like roller skates, but it's like metal braces for legs that somebody that can't walk would use, or would have that struggles walking would use, and they've got wheels on the bottom of them, so they're like skates. And then there's like a little tail thing with another wheel, so it turns the person into like a tricycle, but they can move their legs to move themselves along. That's probably about the most useful thing in there.
Well, I take my chicken and I make for the downward stairs again.
Cool. So you take your rubber chicken with the pulley in the middle. And cool. You heading further down?
Yinran, what do you think we should do? Do you want to head down more, or do we...
I suppose we need to see if we can find anything else.
Alright.
So, by this point, Amanita and Luci started blasting the safe with different stuff. Okay. could you roll 3 lots of each spell, please?
Okay. 1 second. And D&D Beyond is for check me out. Okay. 1 sec. Right, spells in there.
Is that the damage, Charlie, or the actual?
That's just the attacks.
Yeah, do you want to roll the damage?
Okay. 1.
3 times, yeah.
Yeah, please.
There we go.
Let me just have I'm using the wrong mouse again. So that was all a bit too quick for me. So 10. Okay. Ten, 7, 70, 23. 40, 38, and then.
Sorry, work came in. What did I miss?
Not much. He's just checking our rolls.
Yeah. So what I'm looking for is the minimum of the frost damage and the fire damage.
Oh, okay,
small
I
ones.
doubled up the frost damage with you. Sorry about that. Is that not good?
No, that's fine. It's just you break the metal by expanding it and contracting it, expanding it and contracting it. So I'm looking for a similar amount of damage of both. So you've not quite hit it yet. So shall we go to the others? So, you coming down the stairs to the bottom of the floor. You see it's the bottom floor because you can see the stone floor in front of you.
Okay. I have a careful wonder.
Could you roll? What's your passive perception?
15.
Okay. As you walk past the bottom of the stairs, that thing of plate armor falls towards you. It doesn't damage you, it just makes a clatter. You start to hear voices outside.
Oh shit. I will call.
Somebody in there. Do you know who owns it? Don't know. It's normally got quite a lot of security though. They seem to have disappeared. Maybe that's them inside. There's no lights on though. Seems a bit odd. Right, what are you doing?
I am. Hey?
I'm turning the light on. That's as soon as you hear him say, "There's no lights on," I'm turning the light on.
Well, there's obviously somebody in there. Go and get the militia. Okay.
Fuck's sake! I'll quickly search this desk if there's anything referencing diamonds.
We're safe.
Okay.
Look for anything diamonds are safe.
So there you find some petty cash. You find 43 gold pieces in that desk. You've had to force the lock, but there's no trap. And then you find a number of just kind of up-to-date paperwork. So like a logbook of people that have been and customers and things. Stuff they've taken in the last day. It's just tat more than anything. But seems to be people with sizable debt as a result of the said tat. And that's that so far.
I will leave the gold, and I believe is that a door?
Yeah, that's a door.
I'm kind of just staying by the door listening out just for hearing if the other guys are coming or not.
Can I slowly open it?
Yeah, it reveals a mess room. So it's full of food and stuff.
And I'm assuming that's one final door.
Yeah, there's also a door along this wall. Sorry, the wall on the left.
Okay, so I'll open this door slowly first.
Okay. Can you
No?
see all that food in there?
Yeah.
It's a pantry.
Okay, cool. So I'm just like frantically quickly seeing if I can find something to open this like referencing. So I just want to like swing open this door and see what's in there.
Okay. So it's another room.
Okay.
So it looks like another mess room. There's a number of books. It looks like a reading room more than anything. And there's like a lamp to one side.
Okay,
The books look like historical books that they've got from customers. But they're using them for their own reading pleasure, by the look of it.
Cool. And then that one.
Oh, this door here.
Oh no. The way you said that.
There is a little office. With a
Cool.
desk.
I would have liked that.
And a
I'll
bookshelf.
throw papers and stuff and try to find a code for a safe or something.
There is a drawer.
Yeah.
Like to go in the drawer?
Yeah.
So,
I know. I know.
could you roll a deck save, please?
Yes, I can. Unnatural 20.
Okay. So, you dive out the way as 3 poison darts
Oh my god.
thud into the wall behind you. Inside, you find a little notebook
Mm-hmm.
and a little sack of 63 gold pieces. Little coin purse.
Okay.
In a little logbook written inside of the cover.
Mhm.
There is a number.
Cool. So I'll take the notebook, I'll take the logbook, I'll leave the gold, and I'll yeet myself past, like, I'm assuming that's a door. That's there.
Yeah, there's a door there.
So I'll go out there. I will say, I'll just run past Varric and say, let's go now! And I will step up the wind all up the stairs. So I'm like just miles in front of
So, could
Yeah,
Luci
fine.
and Amanita do their additional damage, please? 3 more rolls.
I pick up, just for reference, I pick up the gold that Yunran leaves on the desk and add that to my own collection. And then I go into the storeroom and quickly set a fire, light it on fire.
You quickly
like-
walk away.
Yeah, so I grab the money from the desk, I go into the office, and then I just set a fire.
Okay.
So that room becomes engulfed.
So at that point, you hear, as you're heading up the stairs, you hear about 20 militiamen heading down. You take a peek out a little window in the door, and you can see them just heading in your direction. And there are some torches in the background as though there are more people heading towards it.
Oh no.
You get up to the floor with Luci and Amanita. And just as they're pulling the door off its hinges, the 2 bolts that were stuck into the other side of the door have broken. However, there is also in there, they find a bag with diamonds in it. The diamonds. And a mix of melted steel from the shelves in the safe, material which is half charred, and gold is all, which looks as though there was a significant amount of gold in there, but it's now all been mixed into an alloy with some bits of material sticking out of it.
Damn it.
We need to go.
All going in the pants, and then we bolt.
You can hear people bashing down the front door now.
And so, just for reference as well, so the office downstairs is on fire as well, so that's going to be building as well.
As Lucy's obviously picking up stuff, Amanita doesn't look 100%, and she's like, then kind of holds her arms out like as if to say, pick me up.
Once I see that, I guess I'll put her on the shoulder.
Where are you headed?
So I'm guessing we can hear the noise.
We gotta go.
Upstairs, top floor. Let's go out of here.
To the roof. Once everyone's passed, Luci will create a bonfire. Kind of.
I was going to set a fire, as well.
And then he's going to smash a bottle of Alex whiskey on it.
The whiskey.
I've got plenty.
So, you head up back onto the roof, almost tripping over the dead body that you left earlier.
I drag him into the window, just kind of leave him on the floor at this point. Just
as soon as we hit the ground, Yin will like rip himself loose, or I'll rip myself loose from Varek, and I will just storm off.
Hey, it's a win-win, am I right? We get away scot-free and some old building gets burned down. It's fine.
Amanita will land on the ceiling, cuddle herself warm, trying to get warm.
Take off my coat and put it around Amanita. And just kind of like, don't worry, we'll begin to the tavern soon. It's fine.
Cool. So as you make your way away from the tower, you see more and more people with torches and what have you be attracted to the turmoil that you've left behind. And you, I assume, make your way back to the... I'm assuming you're going back to the cast-in, or are you going straight to the slums?
I think we need to rest up before we go back to the cast-in. Before we go back to the slums, sorry, not the cast-in. So go to the cast. I would recommend we go to the cast-in and then head to the slums. So I am hurt.
Okay. So you we will finish soon, by the way. You make your way back to the cast-in. It's reasonably quiet.
Just before we get there, just before we get inside, and when it's light, because it's quite dark, no one can they can see Mom, but they can't see her detail. But she'll transform into a mushroom, and pretty much reach up to Varric and pretty much want to go sleep in his pocket.
That's-
Aww.
I'll pick up Amity and put her in my pocket. They're picking up my co-op.
She is quite cold to the touch.
Dear.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Get you warmed up. Get you some mushroom stew, I think.
So where you headed in the?
Eh?
Where are you headed? I guess is the question.
Back
In
to
the-
Darren.
So you're in the tavern. You get to the tavern, no problem. Are you going for a meal? Are you going back up to your room?
I think I'd go up to the Uman, ask for a meal. That'd be brought up to the room or something like that instead. Sort of feeling tired.
As you head up, you notice. Sorry, as you head into the bar, you notice somebody with a hood up and kind of really curly blonde hair, kind of dwarf halfling height, but you can't really see what sort of person it is. You just see a shock of hair and a brown hood walk out the bar through a different door. As you walk in, it looks as though they were looking at you or waiting for you to arrive before they left. As you are ordering the meal, Human hands Luci an envelope. And I will give Luci
Okay.
Oh.
on the envelope it is addressed to Luci and Marcus. I will just send Charlie
Oh.
what it says. Hopefully, although I'm-
Whispers.
I will have to ask you a question about this note at some point because
my
the
notes are
initials-
sketchy. I don't
I
know who it's
know.
from.
Oh, the initials. My first note is the sort of riddle we got for the carriages. So I think we met this person before that.
Yeah, you did.
So I'm not sure which one it was. Is it the one that cooked, the big boss man? Or the one that I maybe charmed?
It's
Oops.
the boss man.
Okay, cool. That's fine.
Marcus
Love
would have
letter.
probably. So, you will note that the one that cooked was Grak, who you met again in the refugee camp outside Lothanor. He had said that this particular person
Mhm.
and one or two others that you'd met in the camp had gone missing when the camp was raided by the Nicalians.
Okay.
Obviously, he's popped up somewhere else now. You suspect, or Marcus suspects at least. So, you then head up to your room, or your rooms, and in the room that Luci and Marcus were sleeping, there's a table, and you all decide to eat in that room. You walk into the room, and in front of you is a rather short individual with leather armor, kind of sat on the table, kind of 1 foot in the air. So he's like his foot is on the edge of the table, and the other one's dangling. So his knee's sticking up. He sees you. He kind of slides down onto the floor, and he starts clapping slowly. Wow. I am impressed by your candor. To attempt to break into the Thieves Guild in the middle of the day with plenty of witnesses around. You have some balls.
Is Lucy gonna have to slap a bitch?
Yeah.
Who is on my bed?
It's not on your bed, it was on the table you're about to eat off.
Oh, that's fine then.
Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Hassan Thanad. I run the guild in this city.
That's a mouthful.
Tell me, what do you think lies in our halls that makes you so desperate to gain access?
Well, it was, you know, when there's an easy opening, you're tempted to go for it.
There's a lot of booby traps. So you must be hiding something.
Perhaps that is the test.
As a thief yourself, you know that if you see an opening and there's a temptation, you just have to scratch that itch.
Perhaps. I am in need of somebody with rather big balls to help solve a problem.
Right.
A defector from our Westlands branch. Former leader known as Urine. He has many allies in the guild, so I can't ask one of our members to help with this endeavor.
Did Marcus and Alice ever talk about urine? Because I know the name, and I know that Alice knew him.
Yeah, I'll come back to that in a minute.
Nope.
Urine and his wife and child, the family Brownhoods, they have defected to the Assassin's Guild. I want them found. I want them found. I don't know where the guild is, but I suspect Urine is up to something. You do this for me and I will owe you a favor. I am quite powerful in this land.
I like favors. Maybe we should consider this? What do you think, guys?
This guy's... Sorry, can I get the description for this guy again? Sorry, I kind of missed... I heard it, but I missed it. You know,
So all you can see is he's rather short. He has a leather hood. And you can only kind of see the bottom of his kind of... It's like tanned skin. And a short cropped beard. His name is Hathad Thanard.
Hathad Thanard.
Could you write that in notes or in the thingamabob, please?
Yeah. See if I can do that.
Thank you.
Oh, well, that worked. There we go, that should work.
Thank you. Not how I thought it was spelled, but
Ard. What's his name?
amazing.
What else was I going to say? So, I want you to track him down. I do not want you to kill Urine. I want you to capture him and bring him back to me. His family, you can do what you want to them. I would suggest you remove them from the equation, though.
Oh, you want us to murder some guy's family and bring him back to you from the Assassin's Guild, am I right?
No, I want you to remove this gentleman's family from the equation. And assassinate him back to us. So we can talk to him and let him see the error of his ways.
Aren't like the Thieves and Assassins Guild pretty much the same? You both sneaky, you both take things, you take possessions, they take lives. Can't you just be friends? Aye, clean it up, this is my room.
You offend me by saying that we are anything like them.
Well, you just spat on my floor.
You showed me dishonor, I'm showing you the same respect.
Dishonor or not, here's a rag. And I'll just throw one at him.
He kind of puts the rag over where he spat and moves it around with his foot.
Thank you.
It's just him moving his foot. He then kicks it back up towards you to catch.
Well, let's see.
We are not the same as the Assassin's Guild. The Assassin's Guild, they are all about chaos and taking what they want, taking lives. We are more about redistribution of wealth. We make sure that those with wealth and power do not have too much wealth and power. Think of us as a helping the needy, or the needy helping the needy. I will leave you to debate whether or not you wish to take this job. I will know if you start to take steps towards funding the Brownheads, but be aware, somebody has put a bounty out on them that isn't us. You need to stay ahead of the game and make sure those people do not find them before we do.
Who placed the bounty?
Perhaps that is something you will value finding out. And he seems to disappear into the shadows of the room, and you get the feeling out the window.
You got a guy creeping around your room, Lucy. I'd get this sorted.
I don't know, it's mental. Then they spit on my floor.
Rude indeed.
Catan has some
Did he-
nice people.
Did he leave the window open?
Yes.
I left the window open. It's cold.
Height of rudeness. I'll just go over and close the window.
So, it's 6:30. I think we shall leave it there for the week,
Yeah.
Yes.
with 2 possible new plot hooks.
Maybe.
We travel and roll, our intentions are good. Maybe we fight.